Hello everyone and welcome back to the continuation of my Half-Life Alyx playthrough on PC. This time we're doing the chapter Captivity. So this is where we start off immediately after the bullshit thing we needed to do to finish off the Jeff chapter. I think there's nothing more that bullshit left, but there's plenty of toilet rolls in here given the current situation that we're in at the time this video uploads. And I think if you try to go out of the map, that is why it goes all yellow. I might have pointed that out earlier on in the playthrough, but that's the case. So.
You know, Russ, I'm sorry I didn't get you any vodka back there.
That's okay. Well, you could pick up some on the way back.
Yeah, so there's something you could do where in Jeff you can carry a bottle of vodka through the entire chapter, which I did on my first playthrough. But that's the dialogue you get if you don't get Russell any vodka. So here I'm just looking around and I solve the fabricator puzzle there. I edited it out, excuse me. Can't really say that for some reason. But it's that rotating laser ball puzzle. I swear that's like the second worst thing in Half-Life Alyx to do without VR. But pretty much with no hesitation I decide I want to get the grenade launcher. But due to my hand position, I keep selecting it and cancelling the operation I want to do, which is kind of awkward. But you just got to get into position and put in the resin required to get the grenade launcher for the shotgun, which is one of the upgrades I didn't actually get on my first playthrough. I was 2 upgrades short of getting all of the upgrades on my first playthrough. And the 2 I didn't get was the grenade launcher on the shotgun.
That is about as deadly as that thing's gonna get.
And the extended magazine for the SMG. But this is me editing out fails of figuring out how to actually use the grenade launcher. You essentially have to grab for a handle underneath and it sort of, you know, puts a lever in position to allow you to, you know, shoot a grenade out the shotgun. And thankfully it does actually give you a trajectory of where the grenade's going to go. So that's actually very helpful. I wish that was on the regular grenades, but considering how difficult that would be to implement, you know, in a VR situation, you know, I think that's kind of a superfluous argument to make, I guess. Redundant. I think that's a better word. A redundant argument to make there. So what's going on outside, huh?
Maggie! Oh no, it's dead.
That's an antlion, Russell.
That's an antlion?
Yes. So you do know what antlions are.
Yes, they're leggies.
Yeah, so Russell refers to antlions as leggies. Now, you don't fight them here. They're supposed to, like, drop in through the ceiling that's made of glass, and they get shot down by automatic turrets by the sound of things. So, little sentry turrets, I guess. And you'll see some crossfades around here, because I do some side exploration around here, which I don't show you, because I don't want you to be sitting here for, you know, 9.5 hours of war gameplay that I did without editing it. You know, so I think it's for the best that I try to cut out as much unnecessary stuff as possible. But here's like a zoo or something. And this is obviously like an enclosure area that we're only supposed to see from that vantage point without actually going down here. But of course, since this is the quarantine zone, it's all been abandoned. And I'm guessing Antlions have actually, you know, make this their home essentially. So that's how you kill the Antlions in Half-Life Alyx, at least right there. Is what you got to do is just basically shoot their legs until they expose their abdomen, I guess it would be. And then once you shoot the abdomen, they just blow up. So I don't think Antlions explode in Half-Life 2, but apparently in Half-Life Alyx they do for some reason. But here I am, I'm running out of ammo on everything, and I've got to reload all my guns at this point. So I think even with the auto load holster, I still need to, you know, chamber around there. But might have mentioned it before, but submachine gun, easiest gun to reload. That's if you don't get the extended magazine upgrade, and that will be for a future part where I go over that. But here I'm just trying to get shotgun shells in and not going in. It's a bit bullshit, but I've run out of SMG ammo there, so I'm trying to get it in position, blow up the Antlion, which is pretty good. Now I've got to actually chamber around, so do that, and that should be good, and then you can just like put another shot in there and get one shotgun shell out of reserves. So that is the introduction to the Antlions in Half-Life Alyx. So very interesting. Wonder how this plays itself out in Half-Life 2 when there's no Antlions in City 17 and they're reserved for the beachy wastelands by the coast. So that is an interesting thing. So we're supposed to go down this way. I check my health and all that, and of course there's a health kit right around here. So I think to myself, you know what, try and open it up. Again, this can be a little awkward as well, but once you get it, and it's nasty seeing the Antlion grub just get squished like that. Poor Antlion grub, eh? So at this point I try to open the shutter doors and fail miserably at it, because these are kind of awkward to open as well. So it's just like, come on, open up, man. God, there we go. Okay, there, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There's an Antlion in there who escaped out from the ceiling. And a poor zombie as well. I don't know, it might have been infected with a Zen spore or something, because when you shoot them they blow up like the other Zen spores from early on in the playthrough, that when you get close to them they just explode. But
Hey, any news on the data pod?
Your dad's head's down. He's working on it. He's got to be close.
Great.
yeah, they're trying to look further into that data pod that Eli mentioned earlier, and it's took this long just to well, we haven't really got any answers other than, you know, the Combine have a super weapon of some description. So what's behind shutter door number 2 here, I guess? Open them up and open up. Oh god, it's torsos in t-shirts. Okay, not creepy at all. I can imagine playing this in VR and one of those falling on you, and it's a kind of a spooky experience. I know I kind of got a little confused at first when I saw that happen. But anyway, I just decide, you know what, I'll try to use the grenade launcher just to have it selected to begin with, and use some of my other weaponry to take out the barnacles here, because barnacles are nasty. So I'm switched to the burst fire on the pistol just to take them out easily enough, because 3 shots on story difficulty at least are enough to kill a barnacle. And here it's like, oh wait, no, I need to reload, so where's my ammo at? But, oh wait, no, switch to the SMG and I get barfed on by a barnacle, so that's nasty. I thought Alyx would have at least said something if a barnacle would have thrown up on her or something, but apparently not. So I'm just, you know, take it slow and steady. There's a crate there that I wanted to break, but the barnacle got it, so I just need to murder his ass. He's up in there somewhere. Take him out, like so. And then, yeah, I took that barnacle out with that many bullets. But now we go outside this door right here, and I went right first. There's just supplies there, I guess. But yeah, don't really deem showing that off necessarily. But we're supposed to go down behind me, right in front of me. Yep, down this path. And I think I didn't really notice this area back here. Like, this could be an entire area, but then I think, nah, that's probably not what you're supposed to do. So let's not go down that way. And let's go across the bridge here, because we have another Zen grenade guy. And of course the Zen grenade guy is, you know, very apprehensive about giving up its grenade, but you know, you take him eventually with some persuasion, if you know what I mean. So at this point it's, I hear zombie, don't know where the zombie, there's the zombie, okay. Just come on, yeah, there you go. Okay, and I also do want to make sure that I actually do kill the head crabs as well, because sometimes when you kill the zombies, the head crabs are still alive. So I just, you know, want to be sure that I am actually killing the head crabs. And I think I see some ammo there, that's why I grabbed for that. and I think I take this opportunity to actually test the grenade launcher out by seeing if it goes through glass, and apparently it doesn't. But you can actually use the Zen grenade on the shotgun, which I didn't know you could do. So that is very interesting indeed. So you'll see me use the Zen grenade for, you know, grenade launcher coupling, if you will. So I don't really explore that area, but I like how there's like a school sort of art thing on the wall off to my right. But if this was supposed to be in like Eastern Europe or something, then, you know, wouldn't they have all Eastern European names or something? And they kind of don't. But either way, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just a video game, and they could be relocated. That's something else as well. But I just snag another Zen grenade. I take a path that you're not supposed to go down, and yeah, when I said earlier that Zen floor that explodes, I mean this stuff. And naturally I think you can shoot it to destroy it, but my efforts seem to prove futile, that you cannot actually shoot these things and they blow up, so you kind of got to tease them to blow up. So as you see, I'm like shooting right at it, without using the scope obviously, but it doesn't quite work out in my favour. Now it's like I've got to just get close enough to them to get them to explode without actually getting myself hurt in the process, which is very possible. And I explode this purpley crap out, and that's not very nice. You don't want to get hit by that. But is there anything in here? No, there isn't. And suspicious how these is this like a cage, and it's a cage and it's broken.
I got something. What is it?
Yeah. What is it, Dad?
It doesn't look like they actually built the weapon. It's like they, I don't know, discovered something. Or maybe they uncovered it.
What do you mean?
If I'm reading this right, they tracked it to an old apartment building in the QZ. But instead of going in to get it, they grabbed the whole building and built a vault around it.
Oh, crap.
That's not good.
They must have been terrified of this thing.
I'm trying to figure out whether we ought to be.
Yeah, so apparently, according to what Eli just said there about the data pod discovery, is that the Combine discovered something in the QZ, which was in an apartment block apparently, maybe, and they just extracted the building and built the vault around it. And if I said it was an apartment building, well, if it's not been said in the game, then that's kind of me being a dick and giving you a little tease into the future, shall we say. But either way, it's yeah, that's me having goldfish memory right there, not knowing what happened like 20 seconds ago. But oh god, whoa, what the fuck, head crab. It's got like stuck to the glass or something, but unfortunately they put bulletproof glass in displays at zoos apparently, so not that I recommend anyone try that, but you know, they really put bulletproof glass in displays at a zoo or something, or a aquarium centre or whatever, because I think that's what this kind of supposed to be, right? Like an aquarium or something. Well, either way, it doesn't really matter now, does it? You know, it's just a game, right? So I think, oh, there's pistol ammo in there, but I'm not going to get that because I've already got like 1,000 bullets, so it's not like I need, you know, need extra ammo. It's the resin I care more about because that helps you get upgrades. So there's obviously some Combine fighting Antlions around here. You can hear the gunshots. So I think this is an opportunity to test the grenade launcher out. So you see there's a couple of guys up there, so if I can just get the arc right, I can probably end up blowing them up, and a hypothesis confirmed. Yes, you can actually blow up guys with the Zen grenades, and it's actually pretty good. And as you can see in my right cell, I do actually have another Zen grenade that I could use for the grenade launcher as well. So we just got to exit this upturned van there, or whatever it is, and there's more Antlions. No, there's more Antlions. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo as well. Come on, reload. There we go. Nice and easy. Boom. So yeah, all you got to do in that case is just get your angles right, and then it's just the hold forward slash. Then while holding that, hold right shift. Then while holding right shift, you let go of forward slash, and then it just snaps into position, which is pretty good. But I think that was all of the Antlions I killed there, because you kind of saw the game like freeze up a little bit. So I guess that means it is doing a save or something. But either way, there was plenty of side exploration I did at this bit. So you're supposed to head down the door that's at the far end, which I'm kind of looking at right now, to my left, to my right, whatever, behind me. But there's optional areas you can go to, so I just went into like one of the side rooms that you can go into, and you have to head off to my right, but I edit out going to my left, and this is where the Antlion grub comes from, by going down that way, and you can just put it in the health kit that's right here. And if you need to heal up, then this is the place to do it, but I don't need to, because this is story mode and it kind of is really easy. So here I'm trying to get this machine gun into position to reload it. I'm seeing if I'm missing any resin up top, because they could hide some resin there. There's just some more submachine gun ammo, and anything else? No? Okay. We go down this way for all this destroyed building geometry for no particular reason. Oh no, there's another Antlion down here. I like those little backflips they do as well, that's pretty cool. You don't see them do that in Half-Life 2 now, do you? And the blood of the Antlions on the other side of the wall, apparently, so it must be the way decals work in Source 2. So we've got a regular grenade here, I'll keep hold of that for later. Bit of resin, that's good. Anything else in here? No. Anything in the sink? There's resin in the toilet earlier, I think, but no. No. Okay, cut through here.
What now?
Wait, Dad, what?
It's not a vault. It's a prison. They didn't build it to keep us out. They're trying to keep something in.
Keep what in?
I don't know. I'm not sure if this data part even knows. But they got something trapped in there.
Oh no.
So if it's not a weapon, are we still doing this?
The way I see it, whatever's in there doesn't like the Combine very much. So we got that in common.
True.
So, are we still doing this?
We've come this far. I say we keep going. And if you find out it's something we really shouldn't mess with, we'll call it off.
That's my girl. I'll let you know when I find out.
Yeah, teasing those explosives in Flora there, and I do need to heal up after getting, you know, blown up at the door, trying to get into this area. But that's where we realise that it's not actually a vault, but it's a prison for something that doesn't like the Combine, or the Combine doesn't like. So that is what we realise at this stage of the game. So at this point, you have to do a multi-tool puzzle to redirect the lasers in the right way. And I realised that, yeah, it's actually redirected to the green cable. And the green cable is actually up here somewhere, up on the ceiling. And that's me not noticing that this is what you're supposed to get. So it's literally where I just was, and I missed it apparently. But now we just look to figuring out where the blue leads. And there it is. Okay, there it is. So you just rotate that into position, like so. And that activates the blue cable, and the blue cable goes down past this, you know, shit emitter thing here from the last chapter, Jeff. So I try to just get past that without, you know, causing much disruption. And now you activate this one, because that goes into this sort of, you know, box here where you redirect the cable to be able to open up the door, which is right here. And of course there's trip mines, so you know my reaction to trip mines. I'm going to try and blow them up at range, that way they can't hurt me. But there's head crabs as well, so my plan is blow up the trip mine and blow up the head crabs. Beautiful. And I can just literally walk past that shit emitter and be okay, so there's that. So at this point, it's just a matter of, okay, what kind of items can I scavenge? Oh, resin, I'll take that. No, I don't want a pencil. You can't exactly write on a whiteboard with a pencil, you know what I'm saying? But either way, this is the sort of stuff I'm editing out of my playthrough. It's just like grabbing all stuff off shelves and, you know, grabbing ammo and resin and all that, and not really progressing the story any. But that head crab survived, and I killed him with the last bullet I had in my pistol, so that's good. But something weird happens around here, guys, and I think you definitely need to see this. So I'm at full health, and I think, okay, is there anything down this way? No, it's all blocked off. Okay, let's go down in front of me, and it's right around here, as you hear, but that zombie just teleported out of nowhere. Like, what the hell? The zombie literally just appeared out of thin air right in front of my face. So I don't know why that happened, but it did. And of course, it's one of those head crabs with a tough exterior, but of course, you know, I just shoot him one time, I guess in its heart, and that's enough to kill it, and that's me pressing page down, I think, to go shorter. But this is me trying to get a pistol clip, by the way. But yeah, I have so much difficulty trying to do it, and I take the grenades out that I don't want to do that, and I put it in the cell, but well, there's that pistol clip, the cursed pistol clip that I can't collect. There we go. And there's a barnacle off to my right there, or to my left now. There's a nice bit of resin, and so I do some more scavenging around here, but obviously what we're supposed to grab a hold of is not any of the frying pans or the cups here, but actually there's a lever off to my left on the wall there. So we're supposed to try and use that. But here's my sort of, oh no, oh shit, no. I went into the barnacle, no. Come on, hit the barnacle, Alyx. Come on, hit the barnacle. And as you see, I'm going in a circle around the barnacle, not hitting it at all. And that's because you can't aim vertically up in VR, apparently. You can't actually aim straight ahead on top of your head, and I died. Yep, I died to a barnacle in Half-Life Alyx because I couldn't aim straight up. It kind of works earlier in the playthrough, but not now when I needed it to, so I thought, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to blow your ass up. Oh wait, you're still alive? Well, here, have 2 shotgun shells, you bastard. That's what you get for murdering me in cold blood, you prick. But anyway, here's where we got to try and redirect the cables again, making use of that little fuse box or whatever from earlier, and redirecting the cables in this area to get to that said switch or lever on the other side of the room. So here I make use of pressing insert to extend my hand to the back of the shelf to see where exactly these bits that I need to move are. So I'm not even getting close up to it, I'm just like, you know, extending my arms to like 10 feet in length or something, and just, she's the woman from The Incredibles who just like has super stretchy limbs, you know. That's what Alyx is being right now, just like that. But that activates the red cable, which activates this, the multi-tool, and we can just, you know, throw the switch in the upwards position, and that deactivates the combine barrier, allowing us to escape. And of course there's a head crab that came out the floor, so fuck you, you die instantly. So, and of course to get out we actually have to redirect the cables in the fuse box again to allow us to open the door, and there we go. Bob's your uncle, as they say here in Britain land. So I check to see if I need to reload, put some shells in, and I think I do try to use the Zen grenade at this bit because I hear combine guys. So here's me just trying to throw the switch, there we go. Get out of this area by covering your mouth because that makes you cough. And then I think, okay, this is my chance to get that Killer Combine Heavyweight Shields active. So he throws down his shield, I pull out my Zen grenade, and boom. There we go. So I think if I would have had my Steam open at that point, I would have saw that I would have got that achievement. And that would have been a good thing because it took me this long just to get that done. And like 20% of people who played Half-Life Alyx have done it. So it is what it is. You just have to, you know, get the situation lined up perfectly to do it. Or just get the grenade launcher. That helps. So here, there's another Antlion grub. You can put it in the health machine, which I need because I kind of got hit there. And we're coming up to the end of the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the game is in sight at this point. So I hope over the next couple of days, it's currently May the 1st right now, but I hope over the next couple of days I can get all the commentaries done, all the videos rendered, because I've got university assessments to do, that start on May the 4th. So yeah, that's a real life situation that doesn't affect you. And I grab ammo that somehow goes through into the level transition here. So thank you for watching, peace out, see you next time, take care.